Pierce Big Bang O'Leary.
To ride the finest horse I've ever seen, standing 16, 1 or 2, with eyes wild and green. You ride a horse so well, hands light to the touch. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to.
This is extraordinary. 400 yards from his home, Dublin through and through. Thousands of tickets sold. An unbelievable atmosphere on St Patrick's Day weekend for Pierce O'Leary. It's a huge homecoming for Big Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 12 rounds, and it will be for the vacant IBO Super Lightweight World Championship. Brought to you by Frank Warren for Queensberry, along with their great sponsors. Unibet, 32 Red, That Prize Guy, Global Next Trade, and Riyadh Season. It is sanctioned by the Boxing Union of Ireland, Chairman Mel Crystal, along with the International Boxing Organization, President Ed Levine, Supervisor David Barry. The judges are Glenn Feldman, Roberto Ramirez Jr., and Benoit Roussel. Our referee in charge, third man in the ring, will be Jean-Robert Lane. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing white with red and blue and weighed in officially at 139.12 pounds. Coming to us from Rosington, Yorkshire, England, he brings a professional record consisting of 29 wins, 8 defeats, 2 draws, 6 wins, come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former British champion and former IBO lightweight world champion, Maximus Hughes. And his opponent across the ring in this co-main event, he is fighting out of the blue corner. He comes to the ring wearing burgundy with green and weighed in officially at 139.8 pounds. His professional record, undefeated. 18 wins, 10 of his 18 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the current WBC International Champion. From right here, Dublin, Ireland, Pierce Big Bang O'Leary.
Gentlemen, you received my instruction in the dressing room. Listen to my command at all time and protect yourself at all time. Remember, we have an agreement, a clear and clean fight. Check hands.
Deafening noise in the 3 arena. You just never get a fan base as massive as this so early in your career, unless you A, can fight, and B, you're really popular for a reason. Pierce O'Leary has the city of Dublin behind him. It reminds me a bit of Josh Warrington, who's in the other corner helping out Maxi Hughes with Leeds, or Ricky Hatton in Manchester. Big bang, they expect. Fight number 19, he's undefeated, the Dubliner, but he's in with this clever, experienced southpaw Maxi Hughes, who has 29 victories under his belt. Should have been a world champion, really. He's held IBO before, and he's had some massive wins and some unlucky nights, but he's taken this at 4 weeks' notice. He was in shape, he was here sparring with Cole Murphy. We saw him in Nottingham recently for the Warrington Wood fight, and he said, I had to snap it up, even though it's a weight above me.
Well, look, you used the word there, clever, and that's exactly what he's got to do here, Maxi Hughes. They switched on. Don't waste anything, don't get greedy. We know how good of a boxer he can be when he's in a nice flow and rhythm, but he's in here with someone who looks fired up, really feeding off of this crowd. The energy in here is electric.
Getting that jab going. Aggressive, come forward type. O'Leary, see the big shoulders and the huge power he has as well. 10 knockouts on the record. Hughes has lost 8 times, Barry, over the years, but it doesn't really tell the story.
Oh, it doesn't. He turned his career around, didn't he? Ironically, against another Irish fighter, John Owen Carroll, really turned him around. It looked like he wasn't going to get over the line at British level at one point, Maxi Hughes, but he's, resilience personified with him. But for O'Leary, he's a real talent, but he does punch hard. He should load up against Maxi Hughes. Floozy's going to be his friend here, O'Leary. The punching combinations, that lovely rhythm that he has when he lets his hands go.
Cutting the ring off as well then. O'Leary really trying to pin Maxi Hughes into that neutral corner.
Yeah, that natural power advantage. Even with his gloves up, Hughes, he might feel some of these, and other legs and reflexes quite as good at 36. He's such a lovely fella out of the ring, Maxi Hughes, and I hope he stays around boxing when he does finally call it a day. Him and Josh Warrington and Reece Mould, the 3 musketeers, but these body shots from O'Leary early on in the first round look sickening.
Yeah, they're heavy blows. Adam, you're right, and again, just getting the foot inside there and landing that right to the body, but it's not just the power, it's the physical strength of O'Leary. It's draining, he's always pushing you back.
And like we said at the start of the show, Dan, he picks his shots really well, doesn't he? He doesn't just throw abandoned. He really is looking for the target to hit clean and keep that fluency in his work.
Good body shot.
It's so suffocating, this pressure.
Nice body shot from Hughes, but had absolutely no effect on O'Leary, who's just controlling the ring with that jab and marching forward, imposing himself on the smaller man, naturally Hughes. And O'Leary doesn't want to make mistakes tonight. He wants to make a statement.
Straight away. See the way you've got to move and he's got to stop to throw. Yeah, but he can't, so he's going to show you when he dips up, the left hand comes over. Don't give him it, okay? The tenacity is good, but look, keep the fighting up. Just don't want you walking in, let him get off and just rock the round. He won the round. He's reddening already round here. Every opportunity to get forward. But even from this round, build on it, okay?
Joe McNally leading the corner. Philip Q, Niall Burke, Paul Taylor. I was talking to the team earlier. They just believe in this guy, O'Leary, in the super lightweight division, which is full of talent. Dalton Smith, of course, winning the world title in New York. Adam Azim one of the best around Jack Rafferty. There's so many good fighters from Britain, from Ireland, and Pierce O'Leary, if he can get a big win here with his Irish fan base. But Maxi Hughes will try everything he can to survive and just get into some sort of rhythm. But has he got the power to keep O'Leary at bay?
Well, you get the impression O'Leary has total disrespect for the power of Maxi Hughes. But one thing is for sure, Maxi Hughes will never feel sorry for himself. He'll always be trying to find a way to make O'Leary miss and then make him pay. We know what a good counter-puncher he is. He's got to try and get that into play.
Hughes' strength for me is he keeps his shape all the time, even under pressure. So it's very hard to get a real clean shot at him at times. And he'll throw when you're not throwing. So you'll throw a combination, he tucks up tight and he fires back. Will he be able to do that? Willing to do that against Leary, who punches very hard and naturally the bigger guy?
Very smart southpaw Maxi Hughes, but has he had a super lightweight body puncher in front of him like O'Leary? And there's just a grimace on his face. Hughes.
Good left hook there from O'Leary, just changed the angle, come over the top, lifting the elbow up to get over that high guard there of Hughes.
And this is what you do as well, when you're facing somebody who's got limited time in the gym, you know, like full camp, you've got to make them work, you've got to impose yourself, and we're seeing that from O'Leary. And doing the right thing as well, he's targeting the body, and we've seen what a great counter left hook puncher he is, so he's setting traps already.
You just get the feeling around ringside of the control and the size of O'Leary. He's just all over Maxi Hughes, not giving him room to breathe. And these body shots have got to start taking their toll. He's switching them up, and when Hughes fires back, he's leaving gaps. And I think there's a mark by the left eye of the man from Doncaster.
I don't think the pressure's going to bother Hughes. I mean, the power of the shots and the placement of the shots might, but the actual foot pressure, he's quite used to that. So he knows how to be reactive. It's just the weight of the shot and the variety. For me, Leary got to start screw shotting through the middle now, open up that defence.
Yeah, Maxi Hughes wanted to see out 3 or 4 rounds if he can, and then try and test O'Leary down the stretch.
It's important for O'Leary not to load up. He's pressure fighting here, and he's boxing at his base. But if he starts loading up and tensing up, and he doesn't make a dent on Hughes, he might start to tire himself.
Yeah, I know what you're saying about Maxi Hughes, always, I guess, in the past looking to invite pressure, but this is intense. It really is from O'Leary.
He's flown out of the blocks, he really has, Pierce O'Leary, but Maxi Hughes, standing tall, gets through the second.
Good round. Now,
Shauna Hagan, Josh's dad, said they took the fight straight away. Maxi Hughes loves short notice jobs. He loves upsetting the apple cart. That's what he's made a career of.
A nice little left hook there from O'Leary. He's in the corner, not sure if he's cut. There, Pierce O'Leary.
Yep, you're right, Barry. There's a bit of work going on in the corner. Maybe a small nick for you on the right eye there of Pierce O'Leary. Good spot, Barry.
Good spot. Carl Frampton spotted it, to be honest.
Well done, Carl.
Okay.
They're all Addy's claiming it as well. That might give Maxi Hughes just a little confidence. There's a spring in his step, the white with the red of Bout on the front and Remy on the back, his kids, and Pierce O'Leary, a father as well. Effie and Hattie, family men, proud men, warriors, and what a night in Dublin.
That's going to be the difference for O'Leary if he just starts changing the angle of the shot. Just coming up through the middle, opening up that defence.
And he weren't as tense, was he, when he let those 3 shots go?
He has a nice wide stance, which means he can accelerate into his shots, but also get weight in those shots, but also that takes a lot of energy to do that.
Carl's given the first couple of rounds to O'Leary, no surprise there. He's been dominant, he's been aggressive, he's been hunting down Maxi Hughes, but Hughes is very, very wily and experienced. That fight with George Cambosos Jr., he should have won that.
Yeah, absolutely. roasted there, wasn't he? I mean, that's Hughes' strength. He keeps his shape. His hands are always high, elbows always tucked in tight. Keeps himself as safe as he possibly can.
Just got to try and navigate back to the centre ring. That's better. Just allow a bit of space behind you. Don't invite too much pressure. When you back touches the rope, get back to the centre ring or do what he's doing here. Grab hold, try and stop the work, nullify the threat of O'Leary, who again is looking menacing as he ploughs forward.
Just like to see O'Leary double up with that right hand. When he gets his left foot on the outside, he throws that right hand. Just make 2 shots out of it.
Together 12 rounds with Liam Dillon in Ipswich on the big Wardley Hooney night. Pierce O'Leary had a bit of trouble at times there, so Hughes will take confidence from the fact that he hasn't won every round of every fight, Pierce O'Leary. He's excellent, but there are times when a boxer, maybe like Hughes, if he can get in the rhythm and start causing him problems, but it's that knockout ratio, only 6 on the Hughes slate, and it's just whether he's physically strong enough to weather this storm.
Yeah, but his bread and butter is boxing. We've already seen Maxie Hughes in this round, had a couple of jabs, having a bit more success.
There was a good uppercut there from Maxie Hughes on the move as well, I thought.
He's a quality fighter. It's just whether at the weight, the legs, the short notice, all of that is a bit too much of a mountain to climb. Body shot from O'Leary. It's finding the gaps. Hughes clever. But at the moment, still a bit of a survival mission. Well, it's all happening here in Ireland and on DAZN. Next week, we're at the Copper Box Arena. George Liddard defending his British and Commonwealth middleweight titles. Wasn't he impressive winning those against Kieran Conway? And he's in with Tyler Denny, good operator. Looking forward to that. Then a few hours later, across the Atlantic, it's Orlando. Carlos Adames putting his WBC middleweight title on the line against Austin Ammo Williams. Good fight that. Great action. Both sides of the pond live on DAZN. This the chief support. Remember, Jazza Dickens and Anto Kakachi is up next. But this 12-rounder for the vacant IBO title in the incredibly competitive 10-stone super lightweight division. And again, Pierce O'Leary straight out of his corner. I mean, we know his tactics. What's Maxie Hughes and Shauna Hagan thinking in that red corner?
You'll try and weather this early storm. Get back to your boxing as soon as you can. Move back to the centre ring. Be smart. Don't be greedy. Pick your moments and use your experience. Try an old man O'Leary when you get the opportunity.
And it's a hard balance for Hughes, because you've got, first and foremost, you've got to stay safe. You're a guy who hits harder than you, but naturally bigger than you. So you've got to stay safe like he is doing, but more activity. And how you balance that is very difficult for a guy who's not a big puncher.
Doesn't need to be doing this, Adam. Trading with O'Leary.
I'm just thinking exactly the same thing. Trading in the neutral corner. There's O'Leary's power. And if he can just open up that defence of Maxie Hughes and rough him up a bit. And if he loses his rhythm, just dabs at his eye there. Maxie Hughes, you can see there the jabs landed from Hughes, but the couple of shots all with O'Leary. And Maxie Hughes is fighting fire with fire. I'm not sure that's the way to go about this job. He's trying desperately. It's great action, but he already looks tired, Maxie Hughes.
Yeah, that left hook got him all wobbled.
Down he goes, no knockdown, bundled over, but there's the physical strength, and he's straight in, and there's a minute 24 left in the round, and Hughes has got to use all his know-how, all his savvy to get through.
I tell you, he's still well to stay on his feet there, Maxie Hughes. Got a left hook rocking to the sole of his boots.
As game as they come, but these are heavy blows raining in from O'Leary.
Nice and composed in O'Leary as well, taking his time. He knows he got the man hurt. Looking for that clean target.
And listen to this noise. The support is incredible. He sold 5,000 tickets himself, Pierce O'Leary. But Maxi Hughes has taken the challenge. He stepped up to the plate. And he's desperately trying to get through. He's bumped around the right eye as well. Battered and bruised. But there's no quitting Maxi Hughes.
Look at this effort. Look at this spirit from Maxi Hughes. But look at this onslaught from O'Leary.
And he's just wobbling around, a little unsteady on the legs. And Sean O'Hagan belling out instructions from the corner. But it's so tough. He's fighting like a true warrior here, Maxi Hughes.
Swelling to the right eye. Hughes, and the ref was just edging closer to these two. But what a massive round this is for Pierce O'Leary.
Yeah, good jab, thumping shots, and a terrible session for Maxi Hughes as he goes back to his corner. Is it mission impossible for the man from Rossington?
He's full of experience, obviously, Maxi Hughes, but so is Sean O'Hagan, but they've got to be thinking here, this stage of his career, is it worth it? And it's always worth it, because it's the fight of your life, but the first left hook he got caught with, how he stayed up on that, I don't know. He was all over the place, but he found his composure somehow, and take a few more shots there off Pierce O'Leary, who took his time.
He throws that so well, doesn't he, Barry? That counter left hook is a peach. Turns the hips right into the shot.
He gets the real rotation in the shot, doesn't he, O'Leary? But so tough there, Maxi Hughes, really is.
But look at the damage that left hook has caused to the eye of Maxi Hughes, and that's his favourite shot. They've really got to keep an eye on that and the man.
An incredible setting, incredible performance so far from Pierce O'Leary. I'm going to bring Carl Frampton in. What are you thinking of the unbeaten Dubliner?
O'Leary's looking amazing tonight. He's boxing at an incredible pace, and this is what you do when you have a late notice replacement and someone who's coming up a weight division as well. You impose your size and strength and try to bully him, and that's exactly what's happening here. Maxi's doing so well to stay in this, showing us the gut and the grit that we know that he has, but it's going to be so difficult for him to stay in this fight.
It's good from O'Leary here, though, good pressure.
Yeah, look, it's just non-stop, relentless pressure again from O'Leary. He knows he's got his man up. The left hook again.
The bravery of Maxi Hughes as he eats up these body shots. The corner have been around him a long time. Referee having a closer look, 2 minutes left in the fifth. He's not normally legitimately stopped Maxi Hughes. He really refuses to wilt, but this is just too much.
And again, O'Leary taking his time. He knows he's doing nothing's coming back that's worrying him. He can pick his shots really well. Look at that clean finish here.
One of the best performances we've seen from Pierce O'Leary. So far, he saved it for the homecoming. He was met by Mark Chamberlain. Maxi Hughes stepped up to the plate, but what a punishing night he's finding it in there.
I tell you what, his feet are still good, aren't they? Still moving.
Yeah, moving freely and moving both sides. But we could be close to the end here.
I think the corner are going to take a look maybe in the next minute or two, maybe when he gets back to the stall at the end of the round. It's just how much, Barry, you said, does he need to take?
Do it now then. I understand. I mean, the thing is, you're always hoping he might show something, and I understand that, you know, because there's love in that corner, there truly is, but I mean,
there's real love in that corner.
Fight at the minute.
There's real love in that corner, but he's got 6 knockouts on his record. He's a natural lightweight, and he's come in at just a month's notice. It's just not enough for a very fired-up Pierce O'Leary, the 26-year-old who's motoring and putting on a big statement. Sean O'Hagan with a towel in his hand. 30 seconds to go. Maxi Hughes has given everything. He's tried his very best, but he hasn't got the weapons to keep O'Leary off.
Good footwork again there from Maxi Hughes. Lovely little pivot on the front foot.
One-way traffic, though. Look at this.
He's a beautiful boxer, Maxi Hughes, but This is just a step too much. O'Leary in total control. And let's get into the corner at the end of this round, because I think there are going to be some compassionate. Josh Warrington looks really unhappy. What are they going to do here?
This is my decision. That's close enough. I'm not letting you go back out. Fucking cut hero, man. Right.
They're going to put him out. Sean O'Hagan's looked at the referee. Maxi Hughes' brave effort comes to an end, and he doesn't know it yet, but Pierce O'Leary is the IBO super lightweight champion.
That's a good call. That's the right call.
Yeah. Just wait for the bell to go, and the referee will wave it off. O'Leary is 19-0. It was a sparkling performance in front of those thousands of ticket holders. Really angry with himself. Maxi Hughes has no need to be. He's an absolute diamond in this sport, and it was just too much. The referee finally calls it off, and the crowd can celebrate long into the night. Big Bang takes off in Dublin.
I'll tell you something, this is some atmosphere. Unbelievable.
Tears of Maxi Hughes. I wonder if his long and wonderful career will come to an end. Maybe Josh Warrington's too in the corner. They've given so much
Adam,
to boxing.
when people call it prize fighting, that's not prize fighting. That's your life. It's more than money. It means more than money sometimes. He's gutted because he thinks this will be my last chance. My last chance of ever stepping in the ring again, and I didn't go the way I wanted to. That's not about the money, that's just about his heart and his pride and the love for the sport there for Maxi Hughes.
Fabulous fighter, Maxi Hughes, and getting the respect from the younger man by 10 years, the man that was expected to win this tonight, especially with Hughes coming in as a substitute. But there's the respect from Maxi Hughes. It's great to see two fighters at the end like this after a brutal war, but it was a war that was fairly one-sided really from start to finish. Pierce O'Leary stays undefeated. Still ahead tonight, we've got Dickens and Kakache, and then it's over to California. Arnold Barboza and Kenneth Sims Jr. What a Saturday night and early hours of Sunday morning. Hours and hours for you on the global home of boxing, DAZN. The atmosphere here, I mean, I want to just bottle it up. We've got to come back soon, and Pierce O'Leary will be chopping it, won't he?
I'll start with Maxi Hughes. What a man. The way he turned his career around was incredible, and he can be so proud of himself. He's a warrior. He took this at short notice, and he gave it a go. But this man here was very, very impressive. He's ticked a massive box here, and he's very, very close to something very, very big.
Sean O'Hagan said Josh Warrington should retire. That's his son. And he retired Maxi Hughes from this fight. That's a good man to have in your corner. Well done, Maxi, for your effort. But let's make it official. Pierce O'Leary, your night in Dublin.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 completed rounds of boxing, the red corner retires their fighter, and our referee in charge, Jean Robert Lane, accepts their retirement. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout, still undefeated, and now the IBO Super Lightweight World Champion, Pierce Big Bang O'Leary.
Entering world level, the IBO belt around his waist. Are there more to come? WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO. Dalton Smith may be on the radar. Big fights with the likes of the brilliant Adam Azim. It's delight from the corner of Pierce.